Hello, in this video we're going to be going through surface area. So this workpack is available to download on my website, so I'll link that in the description box. But otherwise, let's just get started. So this question here, we have a cuboid with a length of 8 centimeters, a width of 5 centimeters and a height of 3 centimeters. We need to work out the surface area. So to work out the surface area, we need to work out the area of each individual face. So this cuboid has 6 faces, and so we need to work out the area of each of those 6 faces and then add them all up. So we first have 2 rectangles either side of the cuboid. So we have this one and this back one that are identical. So to work out the area of a rectangle, we simply do base times height. So for this one, we have 3 times 5, which is 15, and because there's 2 of them, I'm going to do 15 times 2. So 15 times by 2 is going to be 30. So that's the area of those ones. I've also got these 2 rectangles on the top and on the bottom. So the dimensions of these rectangles are going to be 5 by 8. So to work out the area, I'm going to do 5 times 8. And again, because there's 2 of them, I'm going to do 5 times 8 and then I'm going to times that by 2. So 40 times by 2 is going to be 80. So that's the area of both of those. Finally, I've got the rectangles on the faces either side. So I have 2 rectangles that are 3 by 8 centimeters. So I'm going to do 3 times by 8, which is 24, and I'm going to do 24 times by 2, which is 48. So now I have the area of each of the faces. I'm going to add them all up. So I'm left with 30 plus 80 plus 48. And if I work that out, I end up with 158 squared centimeters. So the answer to this question is 158. This next question here, we have a triangular prism with a base of 6 centimeters, a height of 4 centimeters. The length of the prism is 10 centimeters and the other 2 sides are both 5 centimeters. We need to work out the surface area. So we have 2 triangles either side. So we have this triangle and then we have a triangle on the back. So to work out the area of a triangle, we do base times height divided by 2. So we're going to do 6 times by 4 because it's the perpendicular height that we need. Divide that by 2, that's going to be 12. And because there's 2 of them, again, I need to times by 2. So I have 12 times 2, which is 24. So that's the area of the 2 triangles. I've also got 2 rectangles either side, and because these sides here are both 5 centimeters, they're both going to be the same. So I have this rectangle and I have a rectangle on the other side. So to work out the area of those, I'm going to do 10 times 6. So 10 times 6 is equal to 60, and then I'm going to do 60 times by 2, which is 120. This is just a note to say that that was a mistake. That was in fact supposed to be a 10 by 5 rectangle. 10 times 5 is 50, so that should have been the answer there. So just ignore that and kind of go with it. So that's the area of those 2 rectangles. Finally, I have one face on the bottom that I haven't yet done. So we have this bottom face here, and this is a 6 by 10 rectangle. So to work out the area, I'm going to do 6 times 10, which is 60. So now to work out the total surface area, I'm going to add them all up. So I'm going to do 24 plus 120 plus 60. And if I do that, I have 204 squared centimeters. So the answer to this question is 204. This next question here, we have the cross section of a prism is a trapezium with parallel sides of 5 centimeters and 11 centimeters. The height of the trapezium is 4 centimeters and the other 2 sides are both 5 centimeters. The length of the prism is 12 centimeters and we need to work out the surface area. So for this one, we have 2 trapeziums both sides. So we have this trapezium and then we have another one on the back. So to work out the area of a trapezium, we do half the sum of the parallel sides. So half of A plus B, where A and B are the parallel sides, and then we times it by the perpendicular height between them. So I'm going to do half of the parallel sides. So the parallel sides are 5 and 11. So half of 5 plus 11 and then times the perpendicular height, which is 4. So 5 plus 11, that's 16. 16 divided by 2 is 8, and 8 times 4 is 32. So the area of each trapezium is 32, but again, because there's 2 of them, I need to do 32 times by 2, which is 64. So now what I need to do is work out the area of the other faces. So we have this side face here, and then we have another face on this side here. So we work out the area of those because they're rectangles. We do base times height. So base is 12, and the height is this height, which is 5. So I'm going to do 12 times 5, which is 60. And because there's 2 of them, I'm going to do 60 times by 2, which is 120. So now finally, I have the top and the bottom faces. So they're actually different because this one's a little bit smaller, the top one, than the bottom one. So the top one, we have a 5 by 12 rectangle. So I'm going to do 5 times 12 to work out the area of that one. So 5 times 12 is 60. And then the bottom one, we have a 12 by 11 rectangle. So I'm going to work out the area of that by doing 11 times 12, which is 132. So finally, to work out the total area, I add them all up. So 64 plus 120 plus 60 plus 132. And if I add those up, I end up with 376 squared centimeters. So the answer to this question is 376. So this next question here, we have a solid made from a cube on top of a cuboid. We need to work out the total surface area of the solid. So to work out this, we have a cube on top of a cuboid. So we need to work out the surface area of the cuboid. So we have this face and we have a face on the back that's identical. So we can work out the area of those two faces by doing base times height. So in this case, it's going to be 8 times 10. So 8 times 10 is 80. But again, because there's two of them, I need to times that by 2. So 80 times by 2 is 160. So now we need to work out the area of the faces on either side. So we have an 8 by 11 rectangle. So 8 times 11 is 88. But because there's two of them, we need to times 88 by 2. So 88 times by 2 is 176. So now we need to work out the area of the faces on the top and on the bottom. So the bottom face, we have a 10 by 11 rectangle. So we can work out the area of that one, which is 10 times 11, so 110. The top one's a bit different though, because we have this shape here, but we have a square that's been cut out of it. So what we need to do is work out the area of the rectangle and then subtract the square to work out the surface area of this shape here. So the rectangle is the same as the one on the bottom, so 10 times 11. So 10 times 11 equals 110, and then we need to do 110 minus the area of the square, which is a 5 by 5 square. So 5 times 5 is 25. So 110 minus 25 is going to be 85. So the area of this shape is 85. So now finally, all there is to do is work out the surface area of the cube. So we have this face and then we have 5 other identical faces that are on show. We don't count the one that's on the bottom because that one's been removed from the surface. So we have a 5 by 5 square. So 5 times 5 times 5, because there's 5 of them, is 125. So now all I need to do is add them all up. So we have 160 plus 176 plus 110 plus 85 and then plus 125. So in total, I have 656 squared centimetres. So the answer to this question is 656. This next question here, we have a cube has a volume of 125 cubic centimetres. We need to work out the surface area. So we don't actually have any dimensions here, so we need to work them out. So to work out the volume of a cube, I do base times height times length. So it's the area of the cross section times the length because it's a type of prism. So in the case of a cube, all of the sides are the same. So if we know that the volume's 125, that must mean that each of the edges are 5 centimetres because 5 times 5 times 5 is 125. So the surface area, we're just going to do the area of each face. So 5 times 5 and then times that by 6 because there's 6 of them. So 5 times 5 equals 25 and then 25 times by 6 is going to be 150. So the answer to this question is 150. This next question here, we have a cuboid with a volume of 192 cubic centimetres. The length is 8, the width is 6. We need to work out the surface area. So to do this, we first need to work out what the height of the cuboid is. So if we know what the volume is, so the volume of a cuboid, we do the area of the cross section times the length. So in the case here, we have a length of 8 centimetres, a width of 6 centimetres, and we don't know the height. So we could work out the volume by doing 6 times h times 8, and we know the volume is equal to 192. So 6 times 8 is 48 and 48 times the height is 192. So to work backwards, we can work out the height by doing 192 divided by 48, and if we work that out, we end up with 4. So the height is going to be 4. So now to work out the surface area, I need to work out the area of each of the faces. So if the height is equal to 4 centimetres, I need to do the area of this face plus the area of this back face. So it's going to be 6 times 4 times 2 because there's 2 of them. 6 times 4 is 24 and 24 times 2 is 48. So now we need to do the area of the side. So we have this 8 by 4 and then the other one which is 8 by 4. So it's 8 times by 4 times by 2 because there's 2 of them. So 8 times 4 is 32 and 32 times 2 is 64. So that's the area of both of those. So now finally we just need to do the ones that are on the top and the bottom. So it's an 8 by 6 rectangle on the top and the bottom. So we have 8 times 6 times 2 because there's 2 of them. So 8 times 6 is 48 and 48 times 2 is 96. So now we simply need to add them. So we have 48 plus 64 plus 96. And if we add those together, we end up with 208. So the answer to this question is 208 squared centimetres. This next question here, we have a cuboid with a length of 2 metres, a width of 50 centimetres and a height of 40 centimetres. We need to work out the surface area. So this one's a bit weird because the dimensions are all different. We have metres and centimetres. So the first thing we need to do is get them all into either metres or centimetres. So I'm going to go with metres. So to get from metres to centimetres, we divide by 100 because 1 metre equals 100 centimetres. So 50 centimetres is going to be 0.5 metres and 40 centimetres is going to be 0.4 metres. So now we need to work out the area of each of the faces. So we have this front one and this back one. So it's going to be 0.5 times 0.4 times 2 because there's 2 of them. So 0.5 times 0.4 times by 2 is going to give us 0.4. So now we need to work out the area of the side two faces. So it's a 2 by 0.4 rectangle. So I'm going to do 2 times 0.4 and then again times 2 because there's 2 of them. So 2 times 0.4 times by 2 is going to be 1.6. And then we need to just do the ones that are on the top on the bottom. So we have a 0.5 by 2 rectangle on the top on the bottom. So I'm going to do 0.5 times 2 and then times 2 again because there's 2 of them. So 0.5 times 2, that's 1, and then 1 times 2 is 2. So then to work out the total area, I'm going to do 0.4 plus 1.6 plus 2, and that's going to be 4. So the answer to this question is 4 meters squared. This question here, we have a cuboid of length 30 centimetres, width 20 centimetres and a height of 10 centimetres is wrapped in paper. Wrapping paper costs £0.05 per squared centimetre. We need to work out the cost of wrapping the cuboid. So we need to work out what the surface area of the cuboid is and then multiply that by 0.05 to work out the cost because it's £0.05 per squared centimetre. So I'm going to draw a sketch of the cuboid. So the dimensions of the cuboids are 30 centimetres, 20 centimetres and 10 centimetres. So I'm going to work out the area of each of the faces. So I've got this face and the back face over here. So the dimensions of those faces are 20 by 10. So 20 times 10 is 200, and then I'm going to times that by 2 because there's 2 of them. So that's going to be 400. I'm going to do the top and the bottom one. So the top and the bottom one is a 30 by 20 rectangle. So I'm going to do 30 times by 20 and then times that by 2. So 40 times 30 is 1,200. So that's 1,200 for that one. And then the next one, we're going to do the front side. So we have a 30 by 10 rectangle. So 30 by 10 here and 30 by 10 here. So I'm going to do 30 times by 10 and again times by 2 because there's 2 of them. So 10 times 2 is 20 and 20 times 30 is 600. So then I'm going to add them all. So 400 plus 1,200 plus 600, that's going to be 2,200. So the surface area is 2,200 squared centimetres. Now the price is £0.05 per squared centimetre. So given that we have 2,200 squared centimetres, I need to times this by 2,200 and I end up with 110. So it's going to cost £110 to wrap this cuboid. So that was the last question I have on surface area. So that's all I have for this. Thank you so much for watching. Again, this workpack is available to download on my website with a load of others. So feel free to have a look at those. But thank you so much for watching and I'll see you again in another video. Bye.